Hello and welcome, welcome. I am so excited. Today is Wednesday, Healings and Readings with Deepal. I am your host, Deepal Shah, and I am so excited to have you here today on this beautiful Wednesday. So hello and welcome. I'm really excited to explore the fascinating topic of liver energy and how it connects to seasonal transitions. And, you know, as a medical intuitive, I've been studying the energetic qualities of organs and systems, glands, just the entire body, and how it interacts with our nature's cycle. And as we move into spring, many of us might be experiencing some shifts in our energy, the mood, even physical health. And we're going to talk and dive a little bit deeper into that. And so we're going to get started in just a moment. So go ahead, share this out or invite people that you know that would be interested in clearing their liver today and finding out more. So we're going to get started in just a moment. Welcome here. Okay, welcome back. If you can share this out, that would be amazing. I'm going to go ahead and share it to my group so that we can invite them to join us. All right, I went ahead and shared that out. Go ahead and do your part and tag or share, whichever it is. We're talking about the liver today, and I'm really excited because Dana DeAngelis is going to be joining me. She is one of our healers at Ananda for Life. And, as we move into spring, many of us might be experiencing shifts in our energy, mood, or even physical health. And today I want to focus specifically on the liver. This is an incredible organ. It holds so much significance to both traditional medicine systems and our modern understanding of health. And I see that some of you are joining us now. So I do want to say hello to you. If you do put it in the comments, hello, Crystal. And I'm just going to look at who's joining us on Facebook in our group so that I could say hello to you guys. I know sometimes we have new people joining all the time. Hello, Liza. So good to see you. So wonderful to have you here. See, again, there's this little thing that comes up as we're working on the guides, and we're working on the liver today. There's some kind of setting I need to fix. I just need to figure it out. Hello, Fred. Oh my gosh, Fred, hello. It's been so long. I haven't seen you in forever. Jan, hello. Heather, so good to see you. Jan and Heather, I don't know if y'all are related or if you know you're related, your both last names are the same, Collins. So welcome. Hello, Trish. Hello. Oh my goodness, we have so many people. Hello, Marcia, Diana. Well, welcome. You know what? I'm going to bring Dana here and we're going to talk a little bit about the liver, okay? Hey, Dana.
Hi, Deepal. How are you?
I am so good. We have so many people on today, and I'm really excited because everybody hopped on quite early. I think liver is really popular right now.
Well, I think about, right, it's April 2nd, spring cleaning. What does your liver do for your body? It does a lot of things, and it cleans so many things in our body. So maybe we have liver on the mind, new beginnings, all of it. It's kind of a good time to think about the liver.
Well, and we just went through an eclipse, another one, I think on the 29th, and we've got new moons, full moons, like all kinds of things happening that I think it's taking a little bit of a toll on our body and especially our liver, holding on to a lot of thoughts, feelings, emotions, traumas, things are coming up. And, I was kind of looking at, the liver from a traditional medicine perspective. And in many traditional medicine systems like Chinese medicine, the liver is seen as more than just a physical organ. It's considered a system of energy that really influences our entire being. It's associated with, like you said, spring cleaning, a time for growth, renewal, upward movement. It's responsible for smooth flow of our chi, right? Or prana, or life force energy. And when our liver energy is balanced, we feel more creative. We feel more decisive. We feel more emotionally balanced. I find myself feeling more focused, and it's what I see as a medical intuitive myself. The liver corresponds to the wood element, right? In Chinese, the five element theory really does stand, and the liver corresponds to these five elements of wood and the color green and the emotions of anger, the season of spring and the time for new beginnings and growth. But I also see it as not just holding anger. And I know we've talked about that quite a bit. Do you find that sometimes when you work with your clients that you're finding other emotions stored here, maybe?
Yes, absolutely. And, I know, right, anger is sort of the most most common one that people go to, right? And,
Yeah.
a lot of fear as well and resistance to change. Where are we stuck in life with whatever topics, health, finances, relationships? A lot of energies around that can be stuck in the liver, worthlessness. Anything can be stuck there, but those are some common patterns I see
Yeah.
um, with liver, and even people. I do have people who say, "But I don't really get angry," but that we may not, vibrate with anger may not be a thing that we are in, and other people are. But it doesn't. I mean, there's anger around you. There's collective anger. I mean, even suppressed anger. It can all be stored in the liver, affect the liver, etc.
Yeah. So I know the liver, and we all know that the liver is one of the biggest processors in our body. But a lot of times we're storing things and we're not processing it properly. But what I've found is that the liver imbalances can also manifest as eye issues. Did you know that? See,
Yeah.
it's interesting because we we are always looking for the future, our vision for the future. How are we looking at that, and how are we processing that? And right now, so many people are coming to me with eye problems, and so open into the eyes, like the liver imbalances can manifest as eye issues. And I had no idea until I really started working with a lot of my clients. And many right now are experiencing, maybe increased irritability, headaches, muscle tension, digestive fluctuation. That's going to be another big uh, symptom that you're going to see that's very prominent, and just feeling stuck, you know. Um, this time of year, sometimes I used to just feel really excited, but then there were times I remember where I would feel depressed and I didn't understand why, but it makes sense because along with how the season changes, our energy changes, and sometimes our energy of our liver doesn't catch up to the season, you know? And I wanted to just let you all know while you're here some things that you can do for your liver. And I see Pam is here. Hello, Pam. Hello, Angel. So good to see you. I see a lot of you here are on YouTube. So welcome. And I do want to make a couple of suggestions because we always want some practical ways to support our healthy liver. And Dana, you're more than welcome to chime in. But one of the things that I really feel like it helps is definitely doing some hydration, starting your day with warm lemon water to gently stimulate that bile and support those detoxification pathways. And number two, go for a walk. It's going to be so important right now, especially right now more than ever, for you to get out in nature, and hear the birds sing and really connect with nature. Because guess what? We've all been in hiding. Our liver's been in hiding. That's why it's all stuffed up, right? I mean, don't you think so?
Yeah, totally.
I feel
Totally.
we've limited ourselves, because of the winter, not for any other reason, but because of the winter. And it's time to get out. It's time to process what we haven't been processing these last couple of months. When we go into, I always tell, like, by October, November, I tell my family I'm going into hibernation. And it might not be a joyride for you guys. you know but I feel like we need to get out, we need to explore, and the more we open ourselves up to nature and hydration, that's really going to help our liver start to push through some of those toxins and some of those things that we've kind of bottled up in our liver. And is there anything else you want to add, like, to what people could do? And then we're going to get into a community card reading that Dana has picked out, as she has already kind of tuned into our community.
Yeah, so the cruciferous vegetables like broccoli, cauliflower, berries, grapes, garlic, olive oil, some of that Mediterranean diet foods, thinking about what can I eat, and putting a little mindfulness about, what does my body want today? And you can ask that question, like, what does my body want today to support my liver?
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah, and you see what you hear, feel, sense, or know. But those are some good foods for, nutrient rich, that really help us cleanse and, that body move the toxins out and optimize efficiency for our dear old liver that does 500 things in a day. Like the liver is responsible. It's a very hardworking organ, so we want to send it a little love and gratitude for all of the things that it does for us on a daily basis.
I love that. You know what? I went to one of the food grocery stores here, and I had found dandelion. And I know dandelion is supposed to be very detoxifying, but rather than taking supplements, what do you think about the leafy vegetable?
I've never eaten it.
I know, and I actually did. I asked this.
In a salad?
I asked the grocery store, and it wasn't even Whole Foods. It was just like a Kroger, Harris Teeter. I don't know if you guys have one of those, but I had seen dandelion, and the next time I went in there, I was like, can you order some more? And they were more than happy to do that. So you can even ask your grocery store. But what a great thing to do, right? We are always taking supplements, but what if we supplement our body with food? I know we hate doing stuff. We put it in smoothies, we take pills, but what if we can actually chew our food, our spices? Like in the morning, what I've been doing, Dana, is to cleanse, is chewing like 2 pods of cardamom. And it's an anti-inflammatory, antioxidant, and it's helping to cleanse my body. So you do that first thing in the morning, Yeah. And so if you guys want to try some of these things that we're telling you, I mean, go ahead and put in the comments, what are you all trying right now to help your liver? Because I'm curious if you guys are doing anything. Yep. Oh, and trying dandelion coffee from the root.
Ooh.
Oh, hello, Donna. Hello from New Orleans. Welcome, and wonderful that you're joining us. So tell us what you're doing. Liza says some Moms in the 50s picked the dandelions from their yards and added the greens to their salad. Not my mom. I drink the tea. Exactly. Exactly. I see that you guys are resonating with this information, but I know I used to drink the tea as well, but when I found that it was available in the grocery store, I was like, oh yeah, I'm eating this stuff, So adding some of that to our regular diet would be great, especially if you're already eating salads. Hey, cut up some dandelion, but I think it's better cooked. So just to verify that, make sure. Crystal says what she's doing is lemon water with a pinch of Himalayan salt. Great, getting your electrolytes. Great, great. Hello, Stella. So good to see you. It's been a while from Las Vegas. Hello, hello. Oh, you know what? H. Brown says they're using castor oil packs on their liver, and that's a great thing to use on your liver as well. That's a great cleanse. You could use it for about 45 minutes. You put about a tablespoon or two on a pack, and then you just put it on. If you're watching TV or just sitting in the evening, just put the castor oil pack on and it'll do wonders for your liver. So that's a great idea. Yeah. Coach Emma. Hello, Coach Emma. Andreas I can't read right now. I don't have my bifocals on. Protocol. Okay. So thank you for sharing that. I'm going to have to check that protocol out for sure. Lorraine says, I think my liver is overloaded. Can I get some scan? Coach Emma says, my good cholesterol is high. Thanks to liver detox with supplements, plus following my methods, reset your gut. You know what? The gut, thank you for mentioning that, because the gut has a lot to do with how our body is functioning. A lot of the organs and a lot of the ways that our body, the symptoms that it shows, in India, we always heal the gut. Anything that happens, we go straight to the gut, especially in Ayurveda. We do a gut cleanse and really pay attention to our stool, what it looks like every day. Like all of that is really, really important. And that will tell you what your gut health is. And working on your gut health will prevent a lot of the diseases in your body. So make sure you are, especially now, as we're paying attention to the liver, you look at what your gut is doing. Okay, during the summer, Chris says during the summer, it's a fight between the dandelions and the lawn. Yeah, do I take the dandelions or the pollen? But I get it. Dandelions and the lawn. I get it. All right, awesome. There is. Took a little bit. Drinking warm water, milk thistle. Yes, milk thistle.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely another supplement that you could take or drink it as a tea. Crystal says, my doctor says my enzymes are high in my liver. Okay, so when you have high liver enzymes, you definitely want to do some healing around that. Okay, Crystal. And whatever you have tried, definitely do some, if the doctors are saying, hey, we don't have a solution, and they're basically telling you, go figure it out. Here's your results, go figure it out. Right? They might give you one or two things here, but from my experience, and I used to be a pharmaceutical rep, I know sometimes doctors don't have a solution, and it's fine. But here's the thing, we also need to go find a solution. And one of the things that I always like to turn to is energy healing and finding some support with that. So make sure you do that and support your liver, okay? I don't know what the correct dosage is at this time for the milk thistle. I'm sure you can look that up. Google is very friendly. So you can look that up. So we have about a few minutes, 10 minutes or so, and we want to do some liver scans. And as we do some liver scans, well, first of all, let's do the group card reading and what you need to know for today.
So the card that I picked for everyone who is listening now live and who may tune into this later on today, Amber. So it's angel crystal card readings, amber. So the beautiful frequency of amber. The message is, is give it up to God. So what are we stuck on? What are we chewing on? Where are we feeling bogged down by life, by circumstances, or even you may notice there's an emotion like we were talking earlier about what's your go-to emotion? Like, is it anger? Is it worthlessness? Is it, oh, why do I always feel overwhelmed or hopeless? Or what is it? We tend to, I don't know, people have I don't want to call them their favorites, but there's certain, right? People just sort of, earlier I was saying some people don't resonate with anger really at all. And they say, I never really feel that, right? But they're going to probably have something else that they frequently feel, and it might be unsupported. Why does nothing ever work out for me? Or, I work with a lot of people, like I try, what are my blocks? What's going on? So give it to God, give it to the universe, give it to source, ask for help. What do I need? Ask yourself, what do I need to let go of? Like the image I just got is, what's in my proverbial closet that I am either stuffing down, not dealing with, right? What do I want to open the doors on and spring clean and try to set some new pathways? Okay, the minute stuff piles on, it's like a little resolution. I'm going to not be overwhelmed. I'm going to decide when stuff comes up. Maybe it's this is just an example. Like, okay, whenever, things pile on, I'm going to take 3 deep breaths and kind of just chunk it out. Okay, I'm not going to be overwhelmed. I'm not going to give into that emotion, right? And obviously, we don't want to stuff things down. We need to experience things. But I'm just looking for, people's triggers. So whatever that trigger may be. And that beautiful, amber is think about dinosaurs, like amber stones were created hundreds of millions of years ago, tapping into that ancient wisdom of amber, and just allowing that, bring a little amber into everyone's liver today for this ancient wisdom, the wisdom of connecting to yourself. The liver, ancient cultures called it the seat of the soul. So bringing that wisdom of the universe, that ancient wisdom of the universe, into that liver, into the seat of your soul, and see, what do I need to let go of? What do I need to know? How can I help myself? Where am I getting bogged down? And see what comes to you. See what insights might pop in for that.
Yeah, let's give some people some insights. How about that? Let's do
great idea.
Hands and give them some insights, since sometimes we do have some blockages there, right? So okay, if you guys, whoever is here, please put you want to scan if you would like a liver scan, and we will be happy to help you. While you guys put that in the chat, okay, in the comments, if you want to scan, put scan. Okay, that's all I need you to do. I see some of you did put it, but I think it got lost in all the conversations we were having. So please put scan if you would like a scan at this time. I do want to mention that Dana has opened up her calendar, and she does have room for 5 more people right now to help you heal your liver. And she's taking a limited amount of people because she is booked. So what I want to do is I do want to share her link with you. It's anandaforlife.com/Dana, because she is doing a lot of these liver healings right now. And it is really, really the time. If you are thinking about doing something for yourself, I would highly recommend just get a session with Dana. You could also get a package of 3, and that will really help you deep dive into a personal session with Dana, where she can look at your unique issue and see how she can help you heal your body, heal your life, and come back to harmony and balance. And that's what we're about at Ananda for Life. And so we want to help you. If you do want a session with Dana, she does have some openings at this time. So I do see that some people do want to scan. And let's go ahead and take, oh my, wow, okay. We got all these people. Okay, let's do some quick scans and give maybe one or two, one thing that we're finding, and then the rest, Dana, you could do in the personal sessions, okay?
Okay.
And then if anybody needs the link, we could definitely give you the link. We can, write back to you in the comments, except on YouTube, it's going to be a little bit difficult. So I highly recommend just go to anandaforlife.com/Dana. Okay, really easy, simple. All right, let's start out with Crystal. What are you seeing there?
So with Crystal, first thing I'm hearing is chemical exposures. So looking at, what levels of, and that can be anything. I mean, it could be from childhood pesticides. It's very hard in this world to be 100% chemical free, even if we're eating organic and being mindfulness. There's stuff in the air, there's stuff in water, there's, what do we put on our skin, right? So, so that is the first thing I hear for her. And I think she's the one who had the liver enzymes. So that is just a quick, as you said, what's the first thing that the body's telling me that we need to clean up the energy. And even if we're just a side note, we can have the, and I am getting that there's some energy of chemical stuff, right? So people who are doing, and so, we all, I'm doing all this cleansing and it's great. We can still have the energetic imprint of stuff. So that's a lot of what we can do.
Well, and speaking of that, I see a female and I don't know, it kept saying mom. So I'm not sure what that's about, Crystal, but you might want to kind of see what's happening. I hear mom and I hear conflict. So let me know if that resonates with you. Okay. Lorraine, let's see, Crystal. Okay. Charlene.
So I'm getting an emotional aspect, a lot of thoughts, feelings, emotions, experiences, fear, blocking up, congesting the liver. So that is the first thing that I'm hearing, there's a lot of that being stored in the liver and just having trouble moving out,
Yeah. I definitely see some cords and so coming from 5 years ago. Something that happened, Charlene, that about 5-6 years ago. Please let us know if this information resonates with you, because the more you give us information as we are sharing information with you, it helps us to know if we are on the right track for you, and if the information coming from your body resonates with you. So please let us know. Okay. Okay. So, yeah, I hope that helps, my dear. Let's see, Liza. I keep hearing put aside, like something you've put aside, an emotion that you don't want to feel that you've put aside, or something, a situation that you're trying to put aside that you keep trying to stuff away, but it keeps coming up, it keeps triggering. That's what's coming up.
And I don't know, Liza, if you're experiencing any issues, your digestive system is popping into my awareness here. Some work on the gut, pancreas, liver, the connectivity of all of them, and stomach is popping in as well. So rebalancing of the digestive system is what your body's asking for here.
I'm smelling, you know what? I do smell the digestive tract, like as if it's stuck. And that came up very strong when you said that, especially the intestines. It's interesting how our senses as an intuitive, a lot of our clairs are open for me and Dana. And one of the things that comes up is smell. And especially when we talk about a dirty digestive tract, I smell it. And I used to call on gastroenterologists as a pharmaceutical rep. And I remember my husband would say, "Oh, what are you doing today?" I'm like, "Well, because if I was interning the doctor, I would be going in and looking at colonoscopies and endoscopies and I'm like, oh, I'm going to go smell, the 4-letter S word." And so those were the times. Okay, so I think Lorraine, let's give her a liver scan. It's almost like the right side of our liver is congested. See, our liver is so huge. It's got multiple lobes, okay? It's got like multiple lobes. And so I see it as 2 lobes. And so I feel like the right side is congested. So it's not processing all the liquids processed properly, as well as the storing and it's not connecting to the gallbladder properly. Not sure if you have a gallbladder, so I'm kind of curious, Lorraine, as to what's going on between the liver and the gallbladder, and we got to get them to communicate properly.
Yeah, and I'm getting a lot of thoughts, feelings, emotions, emotional component to the congestion here. Feeling like, what have you stuffed down in your life, and bile ducts wanting to open up. It's really like this, seeing the vagus nerve, like this communication between the brain and the nervous system and the liver and the gallbladder and all of it. And just seeing a highway, that pathway of information is log jammed, if that's the right word, that it's just kind of the way I might hear it or see it. I mean, is that literal? No, it's energetic.
Exactly. So do remember, we're not telling you to go run and see the doctor and say, "Hey, my gallbladder is messed up." No, these are the things we're picking up on energetically. So I do want to make that disclaimer that, we are not medical doctors. We do not make medical diagnosis. We are just seeing what's happening energetically with your organs. Okay. So whenever we're here on Wednesdays, usually we're here at 3:30. But today we are doing our live earlier at 1:30. I mean, at 1 o'clock. So I know a lot of you don't make it at certain times. So we're kind of playing with the times too sometimes. I see Lorraine did say, yes, I have a gallbladder. Okay. So we want to make sure that the connection, the energetic connection is clear between the gallbladder and the liver. And we want to make sure that they're speaking to each other. Okay. Sometimes our organs are like doing one thing and we got to synchronize them at times. Jan?
Oh, hi, Jan. I know Jan.
I know.
Hi, Jan. Okay.
I love seeing all these people. I haven't seen them in forever, I feel. Maybe we should do a 1 o'clock Facebook Live. What do y'all think? Because I feel like, the 1 o'clock time feels very good. Or it's the topic. I don't
know. I like it. I like it. So this is so on an energetic level. So it's sort of hard to explain. The first thing I heard, and I think I can translate it. I'm just feeling into this, but the first thing I heard is the organ is out of time. And what does that mean? What is she talking about? It's like, it's a little bit behind. The energetic relationship is not optimized. Like it's just like, okay, liver's doing its thing. But it's just kind of like not in sync. Okay. So I heard it as one way, but the translation would be, it's not in sync. And it feels like it's, again, go ahead. I'm having trouble. I'm feeling this so vibrational
out of the body in a different lifetime.
Yeah,
You know what
there.
I mean? Like, I think
Yes.
it's skipping lifetimes. Like, it's really interesting, and I feel like, Jan, you need a little bit more time to dive into this a little deeper. So I'm going to leave it to you. And if you want to work with Dana, that's great. If anybody ever has any questions and you want to get in touch with me and which healers to work with, we have 3 medical intuitives on our platform, and you can work with any one of them. They offer sessions. Jeff just started offering card readings for $35. Um, and you know, it is so beautiful to have these medical intuitives who I trust, and I know they are doing beautiful work and giving people exactly the healing that they need at the time of needing. I mean, every testimonial that I hear from my clients that work with our medical intuitives has been nothing but praises. And so I encourage you, if you haven't had an opportunity to work with any of them, to definitely do so. And as we are talking about the liver, it is so crucial to take care of our liver. And I know you guys know that, but honor yourself, honor your energy. And this is the time to do it. Give yourself a gift. What I do want to say is, we can't get to everybody today. As you know, we're usually here for 30 minutes, and I want to honor Dana's time. I want to honor your time, even though I love going overtime. And so I do want to honor everybody. And we are going to be back next week, and I might be changing the times, but I would hope that you guys are consistent and you're going to join me every week, because I'm just trying out different times. Lately, we've been doing 3:30 p.m. Eastern, but if this time works better for people, I would love to honor you and support you in any way I can. But, I would hope that you all show up as well. So here's the thing. The next step for you is to just take this moment, feel into your liver, see what your liver needs at this time, and feel into your heart and see if what the next step is, and like I said, you can get a session with Dana. You can email me at deepalshah@anandaforlife.com, and we'll be happy to help you. So Kayla says, oh no, I thought you start at 1:30. No, sorry, Kayla, not today. Today we are doing 1 p.m. And so thank you so much for being here. And I love you guys. And take the messages that we gave to some other people to see if they resonate with you. And take some of the messages that we gave in the beginning, for the community, as to some of the things that are coming through for your liver at this time. Okay, so lots of love and light to all of you. And if you need anything, let me know. Tomorrow we are doing, I am co-hosting a summit starting tomorrow. It is a near-death experience, Awakening Beyond Life Summit. And if you are getting my emails, you will receive the link and everything in that. So make sure that you are receiving my emails. If you are not, you could go to anandaforlife.com and you could take a quiz there to get onto our newsletters. And we will be sending out emails to all the wonderful things that we are offering and supporting you with. A lot of free tools like this one, and many other things. So come join us. Make sure you look out for our newsletters, and we'll see you soon, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us. Lots of love and light. Bye-bye.
Bye.